Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. How you going, everybody? Mr. B here. You know what? It's the time here now in Western Australia is 8:51 p.m. So it's evening, and I'm a bit intoxicated this evening. I've got my double jacks. It's a doubler, so I've, I'm on my third. So, just feeling a little bit intoxicated. I'm feeling pretty bored actually. So I thought, hey, I just come on, stir it up a bit, might play a little bit of music. I mean, people don't know everything I do. I mean, all they know is I just babble on, and they know that I talk about UFOs and I criticize people. But tonight I'm feeling a happy mood and I'm feeling very charitable. So I'm going to be nice with myself tonight. So, so I'm treating myself. So I'm a type 2 diabetic, but no, now this is sugar free, by the way. But then again, I'm okay. Anyway, yeah, I did a little documentary earlier on with the Blackbird SR-71, and which my good friend Jim Goodall knows very well and worked on. He scrounged one up for a museum, actually. The only person on the planet that could ever do that. But hey, he's a legend. He's a great guy, great guy. And so I hope it will please him when he sees it tomorrow morning when he wakes up, and he'll say, God, what the hell have you done, B? Oh, dear. Excuse me. Excuse me, my microphone's up a little bit loud. Uh, it's because I might play the guitar and do a little bit of my own original music. I'll play other people's too. I'd rather play my own. I'm very creative. Oh, excuse me. Just excuse me. Have a cough. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. Yep. And it's a it's a Tuesday evening here in Western Australia. So all you guys be kind of Monday, I think. So anyway, I've had a pretty busy day. I haven't been sleeping very well lately, guys. And I've got compound discs in my neck, C4, 5, 6, and 7, chronic compound discs. So I don't sleep very well. So that's why I babble a lot sometimes, and I just don't seem to make sense sometimes when I talk. But then again, hey, who cares anyhow? As long as I'm breathing, that's the important thing. But look, I enjoy you guys, and I've made a lot of friends, and I've got to thank a very good friend of mine, Philip Kinsella. He sent me a book, his latest book, and much appreciated. And I've already got to page 20 before my eyes started going cross-eyed on me. I'm an old man. Not that I care. I mean, I am still young at heart, you know what I mean? But yeah, Philip sent me his latest book, and uh, it's really good actually, and really happy with it. I'll show it later on. I actually put it on my Facebook page, and also in my Beehive. But do you know what? I'm gonna put a link if anybody wants to join me. If anybody's brave enough to come on and talk with me, I don't bite, and but some people are so shy about it all. So it's not everybody's cup of tea, I suppose. But I really like to kind of interact with people, and people have experiences, and it's like no one talks about it, and that really concerns me because I know I can only speak for myself how I lived with it for years, and kept it quiet. Actually, for about out of 50 years, I reckon 50 years since my abduction. my experience. And first 10 years of that, I actually believed I had a near-death experience. Then it kind of all unravels, you know. It just it shows itself, you know. It's like a boil. It comes to a head, you know, bang. There's nothing you can do about it, you know. Never wanted it, but and I know there's quite a few people out there that are living through it. And I'm here if anybody who ever wants to talk to me. They don't have to go live. I share. I like to encourage and help people deal with it, you know, because I suffer with it for years. My experience was such a wonderful experience where I was euphoric, you know, happy, pleasant, calm, collective, vividly clear in my mind, you know. But strange thing, the following day, I had panic and anxiety attacks, which lasted for about 3 years. Every day I was get an anxiety attack. Little things trigger off like flickering neon lights, fluoro lights, you know, like a fluorescent light flickering, set off the panic attack. Or you're in a bus or a shadow flickers, you know, and it kind of gives that. It's I just recall back. It just gives me my stomach just turns just thinking about it. 3 years I've suffered that and had to deal with it. For the first 6 months, I was taking Valium pills and just. When I left the UK, I lived over in the UK for 10 years. Well, 9 years actually, and returned back home to Australia. I was at Heathrow Airport and I got my Valium pills and I hold them in my hand, you know, and I just kind of throw them in the garbage bin. And I remember when I started work at a place called the Prince of Wales Hospital in Sydney, in New South Wales. And I was speaking to a friend there, a doctor, and I became friends with him. He explained to me the best way to deal with it, anxiety and panic attacks is to let it come on. You're not going to die. It just gives you that sensation, but you should just lay down, relax. In through your mouth, out through your nose, or in through your nose, out through your mouth, sort of thing. And it was tough. It was tough, but I beat it. You know, I did beat it. And I would say about 2000 and I would say about 2008, 2009. Yeah, on the internet, we had bulletin boards those days that didn't have MSN Messenger and all, on bloody YouTube, and I was reading about these people having abductions, and it resonated. It hit home with me. It's scary, you know. I must have cried for about 2 days. You know, I shared this with my wife. My wife says, "Why are you into ufology?" And I explained to her, and I told her what happened to me. My wife's a little sweetie. She is. I mean, Filipino lady. Anytime I call her my FFF, 5 foot of fury, but she's actually really 4'11". But and tough at date, mate. Tell you, she rolls up her sleeves, mate. She'll have you on any day, you know, knuckle up, you know. She's tough. She's a tough lady, and very caring person. She is a caring person, and very lucky to have her in my life. And the thing is, when I told him what happened to me, classic response. Tell it to the Marines. No, the love of your life says, tell it to the Marines. I mean, you can imagine how that deflates how I feel about it all. But that's the reality, how we face it, you know, because people just don't want to acknowledge it. They just want to put their head in the sand. I never wanted to start a podcast in the beginning. I was reaching retirement. I'm 74 next month, by the way, guys. 74 years young. Anyway, I retired 2 years ago, and I thought, what am I going to do with my life, And I met a few people, and I met a good friend of mine, Doc Skinner, wonderful bloke, and he had a podcast show, and he inspired me. Then I met Jim Goodall. He inspired me in many ways. He's such a friendly man, a wonderful person, wonderful human being, actually. And I thought, wow, I feel inspired. And I started meeting people that believe in what I believe in and understand where I'm coming from. And it was a revelation. It was an awakening, believe it or not. And it's like the universe brought people into my fold, like who I can relate with and communicate with. And I tell you now, they're like, these people are like I've known them for millennia, longer, past life maybe. I don't know. Just click with them, just click with them. Literally like I've known them all my life. Like soulmates, buddies and pals. And as my good friend Jim Goodall would turn around and say, there are people you turn around and say, hey, is it decent dude? And people that look nice and act nice, and you look at them and say, shit, they're total. They're assholes. I mean, you don't necessarily know them, but you've got this, you sense it, it's you sense people's hearts and their feelings. And yeah. Anyway, I'm reminiscing on, maybe it's the old Jack Daniels, doing it, the old liquid gold. No, actually, I don't drink all that much, believe it or not, guys. I mean, at my age, I've type 2 diabetes. I've got 2 stents in my heart. I take about half a dozen bloody heart pills, and God knows what. Yeah, and I got a bad neck, and the sleep keeps me awake all bloody night. So that's why I don't always do a show every week. Sometimes I'm just feeling like crap, and I think you all can relate to that. We all have a shit day, as they say. Yeah. But excuse the banging with me can. So may I excuse me while I have a swig at my health drink. It's my energy drink. Oh dear. I am. Well, I'm gonna put an invite, and if anybody wants to join me, hey, feel free to do it. Because I like to have company, and but then again, yeah, there's a link in the chat. If anybody wants to come and say hello. Hey, g'day, 851. I am in Florida. Oh, hello. Well, okay, it's early morning for you guys. G'day. And good morning. Yeah, conspiracy music. Oh, come on, man. Conspiracy. I've got it. Hey, here we go. Conspiracy. Bang, bang. Here we go. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear the guitar okay, but now this is an old love song I wrote some years ago. Now, hey, remember this old guy here, I didn't play the guitar for nearly 50 odd freaking years. I used to be in a band years ago. Fingers don't work like they used to because how can I put it? It's arthritis on the old hands. But I can't work up the threads all that well these days, but at least I can play. Now, this is an old love song. Sitting here high on my mountain, wind blowing through my hair, thinking about you every moment, wishing you were here. Received your letter on yesterday. Gee, I'm glad you're doing fine. All I know is I can't get you off my mind. Wanting you to wanting me, for all the world to see. Exactly what your feelings are, and what you mean to me. I know that I'm just a dreamer, an average kind of guy. All I know is, honey, I want you by my side on my mountain. Well, I wrote that a long time ago, that one. Yep, that's one of my originals. I don't know what you guys think of it, but then again, I enjoy it. I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks, but yeah, so I just plug along, do my thing. There's the side to me which people don't see. Oh, thank you very much. Did you like that, mate? Hey, why don't you join me in the chat, mate? Hey, join me in the chat. Just click on the link above and come and say hello. You do it with Robert, you can do it with me. I don't bite. Yeah, that's just one of my songs. Oh, God. Yeah, here we go. Do you remember when I first met you? You quickly smiled and you walked away. I sought you with anticipation. Yes, I remember that first day. And now I dedicate my love to only you, dear. I dedicate my love to only you. For it's you that's in my heart, now and forever. It's a love, my dear, I will never part. And do you remember those special moments? I gently held you within my arms, and how we danced and laughed away the hours. They're the moments, my dear, that will never part. And forever I will hold you within my heart. Ah, dear. How about that? So, yeah. And so it goes on. Oh, God. I'm running short. Better open up the other can. I don't need Dutch courage. I'm used to this shit. Actually, years ago, I used to play a lot of space rock, God, I remember when I was living in the UK, I was with a band called Smooth Gravel, and then I joined the armed forces, and then I was home on leave, and a friend of mine, Rob, gave me a call, my old agent. And he says, "Hey, what are you doing on Friday night?" And I said, "Why?" And he says, "There's a concert going on at Manchester University, and they need a rhythm guitarist." And I said, "Because the rhythm guitarist had an OD, drug overdose." And I said, "Oh, okay. What was it?" And he says, "I know you can play the music. Well, it's a band called Auckwind." So, God, I had a gig with them for about all that weekend actually. Three days. Well, it's actually Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Manchester University packed house, and I had to stand in the shadows in the back. They were a big band in those days, space rock, and yeah, all memories. Yeah, and talk about memories. I did a gig. A friend of mine, Bobby Day, passed away about 2 years ago. Old age, had a heart attack on Christmas Day, believe it or not. And Bobby said, "Oh, I can't do it. Can you do the compare for me?" I said, "Yeah, no worries." So I was home on leave from the army at the time, and anyway, he took me to a club called Domino Club in Manchester, and of course, I was the compare for the night. I had to run in, and I didn't know who the main act. And the main act on that night blew my mind. It was what's his name? Mental block. It was Roy Orbison. He was kind of in between. Has been has been everything else, and he came back again. He had a revival because I remember it was a few years after so many years after he traveling Wilburys kind of made it all popular again, and I actually met the guy. Mate, it was like, and he actually said after it's on a Saturday night about 1:30, 2:30, well 1:30 in the morning. He said, "Yeah, where can we get a coffee at this time of night?" So I get out of this club and invite to eat. And one of the guys that was actually is a keyboard operator. He worked for Granada TV, and he actually turned around and said, "Oh, there's a place down the road. It's open all night. It's called the Golden Egg. And they sell everything egg, carrot egg, chicken egg, whatever egg, and scrambled egg omelette, you name it, cheese omelette, whatever. Anyway, but they did a really nice coffee. So we all went down there and had an eating. And Roy Orbison turned around and said, "How long you been in showbiz?" And I turned around and I said, "Look, I only been with bands, I'm just standing in for a friend of mine, Bobby Day." His name was Tom Boyd, but his stage name was Bobby Day. And he says, "Oh, okay. Do you play any instruments?" And I says, "Oh, yeah, I don't have a guitar at the moment. I don't have." And he went to his minder, just put his hand up and spoke to his minder. And his minder walked away about 5 minutes later, or roughly about that, came back with a guitar case, and he opened it up, and there was a Rickenbacker guitar in it. And Robin got this biro, and he literally scratched his initials into this Rickenbacker guitar. And he says, "Yeah, have that." I went, "Oh shit," And I had that guitar for years. And when I arrived back in Australia, I had a party in Sydney, and of course I got pretty smashed and crashed. I woke up the following morning. The guitar was I had it in a also Perspex case, which I had hanging on the wall. The case was opened and the guitar was gone by next morning. I had about 100 people there that night, and I just crashed. I was so out of it. It's heartbroken. And a friend of mine that used to work for pawnbrokers, and he said, "I reckon back." I say, "Yeah, they're worth, a couple of $1,000, no worries, collector's item." I said, "Yeah, but this one had Roy Orbison's signature on it." He says, "Oh shit." He says, "Well, now you're going to look at about $30,000-$40,000 worth of freaking guitar." And that was broke my heart. Reported to the police, nothing happened. Never found. Shit happens in life, you know what I mean? You make money, you have success, and you lose it, and it just goes on. Hey, it's a lesson. We are spiritual beings living in a three-dimensional world, and basically we've got to look at things. Life is a lesson, and it's a lesson which we should take with dignity, and no matter what hardships we go through, what's thrown at us, you got to realize I'm a spiritual being. I believe in God. I really do. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in Christianity. It's a man-made thing, I believe God created everything, and I know in my own logic sense, you can't create something with nothing. And for God to create things, he had to give a part of himself. That's why we are sentient beings. We are eternal spirits. We are eternal souls. And we will live forever. But because we're in a spiritual realm, we have to live a three-dimensional life. I suppose it's to keep yourself sane, I suppose. Like, where are we coming from? Where are we going? What are we learning? I mean, I like the way the Buddhists kind of look at things, where they say things like, "Oh, when you die, you're reborn again," and reincarnation, and that reincarnation is a fact where, hey, this life you learn what poverty is all about. Next life you might learn what wealth is about. Then life after that you learn what suffering is all about, and then being sickly. And so and then you learn what true love is all about. So we learn every experience through life. And it's like, if you look at the circle of life, it's like we are excrement going up, we're pooped out, and then we go around, we go through a purification process where we become food for God. We're nourishment for God with our learning and our and understanding of what's happening in life. Hey, I don't know. That's only assumptions, but then again, no one really knows, do they? It's like with ufology. It's all speculation. And as I said many times before, your reality is different to my reality. There are 8 billion realities on this planet. And, you kick your toe doesn't mean jack shit to me, because I didn't feel it and I didn't see it. That wasn't my reality. That was your reality. Anyway, I've got another song which I might play, and got to get my head together on this one. Let me have it. I know what I do. Shh. Doesn't that sound great? The bubbles. It's good old Jack. Good old number 7. Anyway. This one's called Walk in the Shadows. I have walked in the shadows. I have walked in the light. I have searched for the answers to the meaning of life. I have searched the world over till I was blue in the face. Now I can step out of the shadows and walk with God's grace. I have traveled across the oceans to far off distant shores. I have seen the face of horror of all out bloody wars. I have seen the stricken faces. Now I see them in my dreams. For tonight I will pray for my soul to be free. Oh, here I go once again, down that old lonely road. Here I go once again, I can see. Here I go once again. I have carried my burden, I have cuddled my pain. I have searched for the answers till it drove me insane. I have searched the world over till I was blue in the face. Now I can step out of the shadows and walk with God's grace. Oh, here I go once again, down that old lonely road. Here I go once again, I can see. Here I go once again. Here I go once again. Wow. And we have, hello there, welcome. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I'm really doing well. Just doing my thing. I'm a little bit intoxicated. I did a documentary tonight. Actually, it's been a second show this evening, actually, believe it or not. I just, get to the old point. I'm getting bored. It's got to do something. And I've been hearing Rob, Professor Bauer say, "Come on, go and do some music." I said, "Come on, let's go and do some music." Yeah. Oh, mate, it really bothers me that I can't play like I used to. 50 years of not playing, man. But I still got the passion.
Oh, it sounds great.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to play an old one here. Yeah. You'll know this one. This is an old Tom Jones song. Let me get this right. I've been in love so many times, thought I need a school. You treating me so bad, baby, I can't take it anymore. And it looks like I'm never gonna fall in love again. Fall in love. No, I'm never gonna fall in love. I mean it, fall in love again. All those things I heard about you, I thought they were only lies. But when I caught you in his arms, baby, I just broke down and I cried. And it looks like I'm never gonna fall in love, in love again. Fall in love. I'm never gonna fall in love. I mean it, fall in love. In love again. I gave my heart so easily, I cast aside my pride. But when you fall for somebody else, baby, I just broke up all inside. And it looks like I'm never gonna fall in love again. Hey, go for it.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. Your turn. Come on, give us a.
Yeah, I can play one, of course.
Yeah, good on you.
I've only been up for a half hour, so.
Wait, what? By the way, what's your name again,
Clay.
please? Clay. Thank you, Clay.
Let me.
And hey, people call me B, but my name's actual Terry. So, g'day. Nice meeting you, Clay.
I'm not sure how this is going to sound this morning.
I've actually got myself, believe it or not, I've actually got myself an audio interface coming, so where I can actually plug in the mic and also my guitar into it. So,
Alrighty. You can hear that?
yep.
All right, let's try this one here.
Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful.
Backing track and the guitar sound okay? About
Yes,
level?
it came across beautiful. Yes,
Oh,
well balanced.
thanks.
So, well, what's your interface you're using on that there, if you don't mind me asking?
I actually just use a mixer.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 5-channel USB mixer.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
I have my microphone in channel 1, my guitar set up in channel 2, my tablet for my backing tracks that goes into channel 3, and then
Right.
I have
Okay.
2 extra channels. One I have set up for my keyboards that I don't have set up.
Yeah. I've actually got a Boss mixer inside there, an 8-track. But I haven't got all the right gear for it at the moment. I mean, when I say I haven't got the right gear, I mean it's stereo. So I've got the wrong jacks for it at the moment. So I'll get all that sorted out later on. So yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, you play well. Actually, you do play well. I used to play very similar to that many years ago, but I just can't do it anymore. I mean, it's like how long have you been playing for, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I started playing when I was 16, and then I played until I was about 21, and I got married and had kids, of course. So the guitar just kind of went in the corner, and I really didn't pick it up again until about 5 years ago.
Right. Okay.
Well,
So
about 4 years ago for
so
my
so, so
birthday.
so 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 how many years lapse did you have, if you don't mind me
Oh, like
asking?
25. It was
25.
like
Yeah.
25 years, yeah.
Well, I've got 50 years lapse in me and arthritis. And I just find it very difficult to. I forget. I'm not. You forget it. You don't use it, you lose it. You know that. I mean, and it's taken all my effort just to get back to where I am. Even now, just doing the basic chords these days with the arthritis, it's like the F chord I find difficult. So I cheat a bit. Um, I don't do the full F. I just do the three strings.
Yeah.
To hold down. It's frustrating, but. I still love music. I really do. Always have done. It's a universal language.
Mm.
It sets the moods.
I agree.
Actually, I was listening to Robert the other day. He says, "What do you think?" And he was playing this music, and I turned around and said, "Yeah, man, you look like you're really in pain doing it." Because the look on the face. Yeah, the
Yeah, he had
intent.
the whole stank face and everything.
Yeah, but that's good because that's just that helps you get into the what I call the expression, the mood, the feel. It's all part and parcel. It's a package, isn't it?
I'll play some more. I just got to get up and let my cat out before he tears up my
This
door.
then I have a song which I've never really finished. There's a song I started writing 50 years ago. Never did finish it. I know how the lead goes, but I can't play it anymore. But it's called Pendulum. That's the actual theme of the song. And it goes something like this. But I'll hum what the lead should sound like. Right? Okay. Time belongs to the pendulum. Oops. What am I doing? Sorry. Time belongs to the pendulum. God, I've lost it. It's I'll do it again. Sorry. Hey, this is how it goes when you have a song you started writing 50 years ago and you never did finish it. Time belongs to the pendulum. That's it. Okay. Time belongs to the pendulum. And now the time and the place is near. If you believe in the pendulum, please make sure not to break the chain of time. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Dum, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, I never did. Oh God, I wish I worked on that when I was younger. Oh God, I just can't remember the chords. That that was in 50 years is a long time, you know. I used to write a lot of songs. I actually sold a song many years ago. I sold it to a band called Five Penny Piece. And I don't know, they did record it. They've got the whole sole rights for it. And it's, what's going on here? Hello, what happened then?
Also lost a little bit of bandwidth or something.
Oh dear. It's fun, isn't it? Isn't this fun?
Alrighty. I got one that I haven't really practiced with. So it's brand
This is your song, is it?
No.
No, okay.
Well, the lead part will be mine because I'm just going to make it up.
Oh, fair enough. Hey, that's the best way to go, isn't it?
Well, the backing track comes from a YouTube channel called 13 Backing Tracks, and
can I ask you, before you continue, do you know how to do the lead guitar work to was it Hotel California?
I don't, but my friend does. My friend plays the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I can't do the lead, but I can do the finger pick and do it, which sounds pretty good.
Now, I can read tablature, so there, if I wanted to learn it, I could learn it if I wanted
Yeah,
to.
fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, my friend will pull that out when we're doing shows. Sometimes he'll pull his guitar out and be like, "Hey, have you heard this one?" and do the lead from Hotel California.
Yeah.
But he also does like a lot of, like he did some Mark Knopfler stuff, and the guy's just really good, way better than me. He actually learned it and practiced it, and I just
Yeah,
taught myself.
don't you just hate these people that just take on things? I mean, you see some of these young kids down, and the way they're flipping through the keyboard, and they're going up there. You don't have, they're literally, but they're just flicking them through the fingers through it, and they just hit every note spot on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a flamenco fast.
Yeah, and they're doing like the whole drum beat too. I like they're doing the drum beat with and playing the guitar at the same time and got their fingers.
God, you say so. Figure out how the hell they did it. And look, I tell you, I don't think these people. I think they've had classical experience. They must have.
Yeah,
you just can't just. They would have had a tutor, and they would have been there rehearsing and practice. You just don't do shit like that, I mean,
yeah, them are like the kids that their parents give them a guitar at 5 years old, and they're taking lessons their whole life.
Yeah.
And by the time they're 18 years old, they're like this wizard. Already got 17 years of experience on the guitar.
Yeah. Well, it's an extension to their body, isn't it? Really.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally. Anyway, so I'm listening.
Let's try this one. So this is a new one I haven't really played with before, so it might sound horrible. Might be good. We'll find out.
I like
Well,
it.
I gotta say, for only the second time ever playing that, that turned out pretty good.
It did actually. Uh, I'm very impressed there, Clay.
I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna burn my axe.
Oh no, no, no.
Uh,
That's sometimes how I feel when my friend plays, and the guy's just so good. I mean, he's gone through school, and he graduated last year from the Steve Vai Academy,
right.
and the kid is just amazing. He's like 23 years old, and the kid just shreds on the guitar, makes
See
you
the
look
thing.
silly.
See the thing I find. Look. I've been in the music industry. I mean, I was from a very young age. 50 years out of it, mind you. But what I did experience and my understanding of it all is that when somebody does something different, you really admire it. It's like it makes no difference how simple it may be. If they do it right, it sounds complex, even though
Hmm.
it's simple. And it's like, wow, you listen to what somebody does, and it's like when you listen to Ralph McTell. Have you seen the old man outside the market? The Ralph McTell.
Hmm.
You hear people how they play it, and you say, "Oh shit." If you listen to John Denver, I like a wide variety of music, like from heavy rock. I can't play it so much now, so I'm more to the ballads and stuff now.
Hmm.
But I mean, if you listen to John Denver, he's very kind of, it's like, what is it? Was it one of his song? Was it this old guitar gave it? Was it this old guitar taught me to sing a love song? Taught me how to laugh and how to cry. It's just the way he did it. But the actual guitar chords are so simple.
Hmm.
But yet the quality of his voice overpowered the guitar more so. He had this range which just took it to a different level. You
Yeah,
know,
I
and
love. He does Annie's song. I really like that song.
they're beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's, I was a very. I used to love all his songs. But the he played with capels, not capels, finger picks. He had finger picks on
Hmm.
every finger because he wanted crisp sounds all the time. But I found I can't do it with plicks on my fingers. I can't. But he must have gone. He must have been playing with plicks from day dot
Right.
to get used to it. I mean,
Yeah, I couldn't
oh,
do it either. I can finger pick with just my fingers, but I couldn't have them because I need to touch the string. So I guess I don't know. I guess after time it would come with practice being able to pick with them things.
yeah. Well, a lot of people hold the finger down to guide themselves. You know what I mean? They ground their finger one finger that so they can actually finger plate without losing that they don't miss hit a string.
Hmm.
But what I've actually I find where in my younger days I used to work a bottleneck really really well. I used to love country. You know. And slide up, and I used to love doing that, and one of my favorite bands, yeah, what's his name?
Midwest Night Watchers. Good morning.
Fun.
I was saying good morning to Midwest Night Watchers.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, I haven't got the chat on. Hey, here we go. Yes. Good day there, Gerald. How are you, buddy? What's his name? Who's this?
Now, when I was like in my 20s and in my teens, all I wanted to listen to, because back then it was the 1980s,
Yeah.
so all I wanted to listen to was heavy metal. Iron
Right.
Maiden, Judas Priest, they were everything. And it
Yeah.
probably wasn't until I was into my 30s that I actually started to appreciate other genres of music and actually appreciate music for music and not just a bunch of banging drums and metal guitars.
Yeah. Well, I do have an amp inside there, and I've got solid guitars as well. I mean, I got a Marshall amp, and I've got all the stuff there. And I mean, I've got a solid guitar, and I've got a semi acoustic, or semi rock solid guitar. More of what they call a blues guitar.
Mhm.
With the actual cut in it, and it's a hollow. You know,
Yeah, the
it's
semi hollow.
yeah, semi hollow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one of those. It's only cheap. I wish I would had a
Yeah,
good one,
definitely not
but
cheap.
it plays well. It still plays well. And yeah, I've actually got 6 guitars. I don't know why I do this. I really don't know why. I collect guitars. I do.
Well, that's
And
not bad. I think my friend has 23.
yeah, but if I
I
can,
have 3. I
yeah,
have this one that I play, this Volgoa, which is just a cheap Amazon guitar. My
yeah.
wife bought this for me.
Well,
It
it
was like,
sounds good. It
yeah, it was like
sounds good.
$150 off of Amazon. And I have a more expensive Epiphone sitting over in the corner that I never play. And I haven't played it since I got this. Now it
Right.
just sits there. And then I have an Ibanez acoustic that I plink around on every now and again.
Well, I'm going to play an old song, right? And excuse me, I've got to get my thoughts together. I've been drinking Jack Daniels, you know what I mean? Oh, dear. What's it? I'm just going mental. I can't. When you get 74, mate, I'm 74 next month. And you think to yourself, "Shit, man." Yeah. So not CEO. Well, at least I've still got my faculties, but it just takes a little bit longer to get to my brain. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm 20 years younger than you, so hopefully in 20 years, I'm still able to pluck around on the guitar and sing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to. What's it? There was one I was going. Heavenly shade of night is falling.
It's
It's
twilight
twilight
time.
time. How the night is just falling. Oh yeah, well, I won't play that one. Yeah. There's the amount of songs, mate. I know so many. Oh God, I'm just trying to think of. Isn't it strange? Oh, God.
I'm not a very good singer. That's why I don't do. People ask me, why don't you sing a song? I'm like, you probably don't want to hear me sing a song. After I sing it, you're just going to tell me, oh, okay, now we understand why he plays guitar instead.
Oh, what's his name? It's an old song. It's got like a Latin type sound to it. Oh God, I've got this mental block going on at the moment. I play this all the time, right? Now I've got a mental block, but I do it my style, not their style. It'll come to mind. It'll come to mind. Play something else for us, sweetie. Well, I'll think about it while you do
Yeah,
it.
definitely. Oh, let's see.
Hey, listen. Do you mind if I go and do an undrink?
Yeah, no, go for it.
Yeah, I'll,
good.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right, here's one I don't play very often, but I have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, just going to the toilet. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. Something like that. That was a long.
Yeah, cool. And I like it. I like it. You know, this is the beautiful thing about music. You know, I mean, you're at one level, I'm on a different one. You know, I mean, and it's like it's you know, I mean, I like what you do. You know, and I wish I could play like I used to. I mean, it really hurts me. It really does hurt me deep
Well,
down.
and I use one of the easiest scales there are, and that's the minor pentatonic. That's all I use.
Right, right.
I just
Yeah.
use a minor pentatonic and play
I
whatever
just,
key it's
I
in.
just got to get my fingers and my plick kind of or moving in sync with each other. You know, that's the hardest thing. They've got to work together. Now, the song I was actually thinking about is an old one. Believe it or not. Oh, excuse me. You know it. You know, as I do the plicking all the time because it's. I mean, if you knew the pain I have in my hands, man, you. When the night is gone. Oh, go wrong chords. I've got a capo on. When the night has gone and the land is dark and the moon is the only light that we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me, stand by, oh, stay by me, stand by me, oh baby, won't you stand by me, oh, stand by. Stand by me, oh baby, won't you stand by me, stand by me. Oh, the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains crumble into the sea. No, I won't cry. No, I won't cry. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me, stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stay by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, baby, won't you stand by me?
That's a great song.
Yeah, that's an oldie but a goodie. That's what I like. I mean, hey, it's my age, you know. It's my generation. That's basically what it's all about, you know.
Yeah, Benny King.
Yeah, Benny King, that's correct. Yeah, good shit, mate. It's good shit. Oh, yeah, mate. Oh, hey, we got to do more of this, Clay. We got to
I
do
agree.
more of this.
We got to get Robert involved and get him set up so he can come and hang out and play with us.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
know Gerald's got a few guitars sitting behind him as well.
yes, yes, yeah. I don't know. I don't know who plays them. I mean, I haven't really challenged him to say who plays the guitar. I think it's Jane, his wife, that plays them.
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
If I
Yeah, that
remember
would be.
rightly.
Well, she can come and join us if she wants to
Oh
play.
my God, she's a lovely lady. She really is.
Yeah, she is.
And, I like those what they call those dong things. She's the dong dong. I call them hippie dongs. Yeah.
Oh, the bongos. Like
Oh,
bongos.
not bongos. They're made of metal around. They got the you hit them, pat them, and they make the bong. It's like you're going into meditation. There's a name
Oh,
for them.
like what are they called? Yeah, like a gong.
Yeah, like a gong, but there's maybe about 20 different notes on it. Where you tap it.
Oh, like the steel. And you're talking about like they make them out of the barrels, and they have all the different like little things inside of them that they play.
Yeah, yeah. If you look at it like it's like a saucer
Oh,
shaped thing in front of you.
I know what you're talking about. It's a fairly new instrument. Yeah. Well, for me it was, and it has
Yeah.
all the little round things on it. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. And it's like,
You were originally talking about what they use in bloody what in
yeah, like in the
in the
islands.
West Indies sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I know where you're coming from there.
Yeah, but now I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
just the round like,
yeah.
and I
And
don't know
Jane
what they're
plays
called.
that, and she plays it really well, believe it or not.
Hand pan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and they get into kind of like it's kind of get this karma thing going on. It's like peace with the universe and it's nice though. I mean, I like these new instruments that's coming out. I mean, some of these instruments that come out. I mean, they're unreal. They've got these what they call they're like guitars, but they're harp. Have you ever seen that one?
hmm Yeah, it
It
has
looks
like the
like
regular acoustic guitar, and then it has the big harp like up here. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, them things are pretty
bloody
cool.
awesome.
I
Yeah,
know.
they're awesome.
For me, no, I'll stick with the 6-string guitars, but they do sound amazing.
Yeah, they do. Oh, well, if you know how to play them, that's terrific. Have you ever actually write any songs yourself? There,
hmm
Clay.
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
Can I
I
listen to one?
uh, well, I would have to play it. I mean, not play it on the guitar, but play it on the because I'm not a singer.
Oh, I don't. Hey, mate. I don't consider myself a very good singer at my age. You know what I mean? But whatever. If you can play it, if you can got something to play it out, I like to hear one.
Let's see here.
Okay.
I don't remember it.
I get like that, mate. It's called mental block.
I've just never really been. I do have songs written down, but I don't have any really like originals of my own made.
Well,
I have a bunch of ideas and a bunch of stuff sitting
I'm
on
always
paper.
writing songs. With me. I'm always creating songs. Let's just try this one. I have walked in the shadows. No, I've done that one. I have been into many situations. Too many situations to recall. I have been a liar and I've been a cheater. I've broken nearly every rule that I know. Yes, and I've been wrong in this heart of mine. God, please make me stronger in this life of mine. Mister, can you help me? Can you please? Here I am on my bended knees. Yes, and I've been wrong in this life of mine. Make me stronger, stronger in this life of mine. Yes, I've been into many situations. Too many situations to recall. Yes, and I've been wrong in this life of mine. Could make me stronger in this life of mine.
That was nice.
Thank you. And there's another one which got me. I've always write songs. I mean, shit. I mean, did I? I don't know if I played this one. Did I play "Sitting Here on My Mountain"? Have I done that one?
I think you did.
Yeah. Okay. No worries about it. Yeah.
The wife's just about ready, so I'm only going to have time to play one more.
Okay then.
And I'm going to have to chill out and chat.
I've been on for an hour and a half. I only come on for about 5 minutes when my Jack Daniels said.
Well, you get to playing music and time just goes by really quick.
Oh, it's fun, mate. Personally, I don't give a shit about people, or if they like it or not like it. I do what I enjoy doing,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's a form of communication. It's good.
All right. Here's one I haven't played in a minute. Let's try that again. Something like that.
Wonderful. I like it. Well, Clay, we must do this again. We'll have to drag Robert in on this because Robert, he knows how to play.
Yeah, he definitely
good.
knows how to play. Yeah, he sent me that video, probably the same video he sent you. He's like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "Oh, it sounds awesome."
Yeah. Hey, doing the face bit, was he?
Yeah, stink face. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it, mate. Hey, that's all part and parcel of it all. But I've got to practice, mate. I've got to practice. I mean, I've got to start squeezing the balls and start doing some practice. I've got all the stuff there, you know. I've got the loop player and I've got a loop machine. I've got it all. And I've got my pedals and everything, so I can scream it out, you know. But yeah.
Well, awesome. Thanks for being live this morning. When I woke up, that was a nice surprise, and only caught the rear end of your documentary, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, well, Clay, look, mate, it's wonderful to connect with you, mate. But this is the first time we really connected properly, and it's great. And look, I've thoroughly had a ball of a time. Thank you very much, and let's do it again. Hey, if I'm there, you know, hey, listen, do us a favor, send us your email, link it to me, and I'll send you a link every time I come on. If you're available, you're available. If you're not, well, you know, that's sweet, man. You know, no worries. Okay. So anyway, we'll actually going to call this quits tonight, because I've been on now for about an hour and 37 minutes and 55 seconds. So
put my email in the private chat there for you.
Okay, sweet, man.
All right, I will see you soon.
Yes, great connecting, Clay. Okay, so
see you soon.
We'll do it again, mate.
Yep, I'll hop down, let you say goodbyes, and we'll talk soon. So.
Okay. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. And by the way, remember, be nice, be kind, and aspire to inspire one another because, you know, I mean, you could change people's lives just by being nice, you know, and lift people up. That's, I believe, you know, you got to lift each other up because when you lift each other up, my good friend, Doc Skinner would say, we can all rise up together. We don't leave anybody behind, you know what I mean? It's all about having fun, connecting, just being there for each other. So thank you very much for joining us. And, you know, if you can't be good, don't get caught, okay? Anyway, this old man had a good time tonight, and I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed doing my little thing, you know, I mean, out of practice then again, but I don't care. I enjoy myself. This is what it's all about. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and we'll do it again another time. And it's better I've been talking ufology all the time, you know. I mean, I'm getting fed up of being critical about people's bullshit, you know what I mean, in ufology. I mean, everybody's got something to say. Everybody believes this and everybody believes that, and everybody's got a whistleblower. I'm done with all that shit. You know what I mean? I'm a believer. I believe, as our friend Robert Bauer would turn around and say, it's not about disclosure; it's about exposure. We've got to expose these idiots for who they are, and you know. The lies and the lies and deceit they've been going on for, and they should be made accountable for it, not just in America, but also in Australia too. You know, I mean, you know, the thing about ufology, and I know I'm going on my tree here now, but in Australia, the Australian government look at it, you don't acknowledge it, it goes away. Because they don't, in Australia, they don't really follow up on anything like that. Because in Australia, the Americans do it for us. So therefore, whatever the Americans do, they don't have to disclose it under the Freedoms of Information Act. Now, I mean, we've got Pine Gap here, which is going to be my next documentary about Pine Gap. That's Australia's Area 51. It's an American base. No Australians allowed in there. Now, I can tell you now, it's a CIA-run base. It's a communications base, so we've been told. Now, the information I've heard, there's 12 levels below ground. Now, the thing is, with all the pressure that's on Area 51, all the sensitive stuff that's been removed from there, moved to Central Australia in the Northern Territory at Pine Gap. Now, the Secret Space Force operates from Pine Gap, Northern Queensland, and down South America. So that's going to be an interesting docu I'll be bringing up soon for everybody. But again, tonight's not really a ufology night. It's about who gives a shit and bloody let's chill out and let's have a bit of fun. And that's what it's all about. And we all need to have a bit of fun. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining us. Hey, come again. Hey, I'm human like everybody else. I got my faults. I got my feelings. I have my downsides. I have my upsides. And I'll work out where I am tomorrow if I can have a good night's sleep. Okay, thank you for joining us. So have a wonderful evening. Good night, guys. Have a wonderful time. So be good. Be kind to each other.